Alright, moving on to our next Patreon request, and this one comes from my good friend the Mount Vernon Kid, who, this is the last of his Patreon requests as of right now. And this last one is basically the Avengers versus the Justice Friends from Dexter's Lab and, by extension, the Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below. Head on over to my Patreon where you can hit the 3rd tier. That'll allow you access to do so, as well as check out the other stuff on the other tiers, but yeah. Anyway, so let's get started with the video. So the story begins over with the Justice Friends, who are basically like, their whole thing is that they're in the middle of a crisis. That crisis being someone ate the last someone ate the last muffin in the fridge. So they're all like basically, because Major Glory called it, so now Valhallan is like, no dude, thou would never eat thy muffin. Maybe Krunk not like muffin. So they're all arguing and picking a fight with one another, and then in a flash of green light they're gone. Then we cut over to the Avengers, where it's basically the Avengers at the moment are just kind of in the middle of fighting a basically they're in the midst of fighting Fin Fang Foom, and in the middle of it, Thor and Sam Wilson are teleported away, and then later the Hulk is teleported away as well in flashes of purple light. So they are then sent to like this empty void, and like Thor and Sam are like, what the fuck's going on? And Thor's just like, I have no time for cosmic games. And Hulk's just like, I am going to smash the first person I see, cosmic god I see. And then they see over in, like, on the other side of them are the Justice Friends. And the Justice Friends are like, who the hell are these knockoffs? So, like, Van Halen, I always trip over his name. Valhallan goes over like Thor, and he's like, thou hath most wonderful locks. Tell me, do thy shred? And Thor's just like, I can't believe I used to talk like that. And Hulk and Krunk are just like, you like Krunk? And Hulk's just like, I can't believe I used to talk like that. Meanwhile, Major Glory goes up to Cap, and he's like, so you're, why are you? And he's like, finish that sentence, Homelander, and see what happens. And he's like, well, no, I was going to ask why you have wings. You know, why don't you have a cape? Can't you fly yourself? What was your name? I'm Captain America, that's Thor, and that's Hulk. And he's like, ugh, you guys need to work on your branding. So that's in that moment, they're like, when they're trying to figure out what's going on here, that's when the flashes of green and purple appear. And it's the Impossible Man and his, just made for this event, the Justice Friends equivalent, the Improbable Dude. So basically, what happened is the Impossible Man was kind of bebopping across the multiverse and encountered the Improbable Dude, who is he's basically, like I said, the Impossible Man, where this being, the Improbable Dude, is just kind of like, I'm a cosmic being of an nth level dimension, and I like to come to this universe. And he's like, and Major Glory's like, we never have literally met you. And he's like, I know, I was just made for this story. What? Never mind. So the Improbable Dude and the Impossible Man basically argued over who had the better heroes in their universe. So they basically came up with a series of tests. Best 2 out of 3 wins. So they're basically going to pit the 3 Avengers they have against the Justice Friends. And of course, everyone's like, we're not playing your game. And he's like, yeah, but we'll blow up your worlds either way. And they're like, why? Why? Why every time it's got to be such high stakes? Okay, we'll do it. So, like I said, the 6 of them will be put in 2-on-2 matches, and essentially they will be put best 2 out of 3 wins. So it's kind of vital. So first up, it's Hulk versus Krunk, and both of them have to like prove how much they can lift, like who is truly the strongest. So Krunk and Hulk are basically like forced to like pick up this heavy like like heavy cylinder of metal, and they lift it up, and they're like, oh, this ain't so bad, and then it just gets like heavier and heavier, so Hulk and Kronk have to like strain and keep like trying to hold it up, but eventually like Kronk just can't do it anymore because he sneezes and then it falls on him. So Hulk wins the first round. Next up is Thor and Valhalla, and what their test is that they have to go like search for like this rare cosmic animal out in this like this cosmic forest, and whoever finds it first wins. So Thor's like, well, I'm a hunter. Like, you know, my father Odin taught me how to be a hunter, so I'm gonna win this. The fucking 80s knockoff over here ain't gonna do shit. So the two go into this forest, and for like days they've been searching for it. Like, they've been hunting for this animal. But then Thor, like after days of searching, Thor comes upon Valhalla playing his music, and the animal they're searching for is right there. Like, and he's petting it, and he's like, how the hell did you find it? And Valhalla goes, it's easy, my friend, my cosmic counterpart. Music soothes thy savage beast, and my riffs are most tempting. And Thor's just like, fucking Christ. So Valhalla wins. So now the stakes are high for the final one, which is Major Glory and Captain America. And Major Glory's like, look, you may be the big like symbol of liberty and all that, but like, I'm Major Glory, alright? I'm the greatest superhero of my universe. Maybe even the multiverse. So, why don't you just forfeit and let us win this shindig, okay? And Sam's like, I really hope it's a fight, because I'm going to break every one of them goddamn teeth out of your mouth. So, but it turns out, what it is an interesting test, is that they want to see who inspires their Earth. So, who inspires their Earth more? So they basically send, but here's the catch, they have to go to each other's worlds. So like I said, Cap is sent to Justice Friends Earth, and Major Glory is sent to the Marvel universe. And basically, like I said, they have to inspire. So they have to inspire the others with a rallying speech. So Sam, you know, good old Captain America, basically talks to them as like, hey, I'm not from your universe, but like, I'm Captain America, and my friends and I have been put into a dangerous cosmic game, and I'm here to tell you that you'll be okay, that you're gonna be safe, that you know, no matter what happens, you may not be from this Earth, but my friends and I are gonna help you too. Like, we're gonna make sure that not just my Earth is safe, but your Earth too. And I hope you all can understand. So everyone's like, oh yeah, this, you know, whoever this Captain America guy is, I want his toy. Meanwhile, Major Glory is like, don't worry, citizens, I'm Major Glory. I mean, your Earth is kind of all right and all, but like, I'm Major Glory. I'm gonna make sure the world is, you know, the day is safe. Not thanks to those Powerpuff Girls. Do you guys have Powerpuff Girls here? I hope not. So Major Glory shits the bed really hard. So, yes, Captain America wins it, best 2 out of 3, and of course, the improbable guy is pissed off. Like, he is just so angry over the whole thing, and he starts, like, trying to wreck the whole universe, but the Impossible Man's like, nope, you lost fair and square, that means I win, I have the best superheroes, and he's like, yeah, I bet you just would like to do this with Mr. Mixelplex all the time, right? Anyway, so the improbable guy gets so mad he blows himself up. Like, he just gets so steaming mad, he just suddenly blows up, and everyone's like, huh, I guess we'll never see that character again. And the Impossible Man puts everyone back where they are and does a victory lap around the multiverse, going like, I have the best superheroes and my universe is awesome. And everyone's just like, I'm glad that's over. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much the Avengers versus the Justice Friends. You guys tell me in the comments below what you guys think of it. And once again, I'd like to thank my friend Chris for sending me this Patreon, as well as continued patronage, excuse me. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.